Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 0, 1 of 1 back again, and we just did a jump, so don't have to do another jump until these get charged again. But what we do need to work on is our swimming mechanism. So this is going to be a little awkward, I think. And I'll tell you the reason why. And actually, can I actually see the planets over there now? Wow, I can see the planets. They're like little tiny specks. Carl, welcome. Starts off with a strong emoji of a shark, which is good. Okay, so we have this thing here, right? So, let me see. I need a way for... I don't know, like how many timer blocks am I going to need to do this? Because I think what I want to do is take the dead hinges for each of the parts, right? So the 0 hinge here, dead hinge here. So we're going to call this the dead hinge instead of the 0 hinge. Although... I don't know. So like what we would have to do here is we would have to lock this into here, but then reduce the torque like to an astounding degree. And the idea here is that I don't know if it would actually work or not, or if it would just break. But when we turn off the main hinges that cause the swimming motion, right? I mean, we'll leave these ones on all the time, and as long as they've got like a small amount of force to them, it should hopefully bring everything back to 0. But I don't know if that would even work. Because I think if I put this at 0, I mean, that's like the absolute limit. Like, it will not go any farther than that, right? So even if I were to put this at like 0 torque, I think if I were to take this and then it's probably gonna break it. Oh, we definitely don't want 90. I think we want like what was it, like 7 degrees, I think. And then we'll do like 0.5 and we'll see if this does anything. Yeah, no. See, so setting that 1 to 0 means that the other one can't move it at all, right? So it's just gonna break. Unless, I mean, hinge body. So we have the dead hinge, which is off, right? We have this one, which is on, and this one is currently trying to make this thing swim, right? So if I take this and put this at -7, well then it should bend. Maybe, maybe not, who knows. Okay, let me just, let's have a hinge lock on. I could have a hinge lock on. Body hinge lock. Okay, so let's just turn this thing on. Hinge lock is off. Okay, so we have this block, which is on. Hinge lock is also off. Okay. So then we go over here to this, and then we'll put this at 7, I guess, as well. Okay, so now it spins, right? We get our 7-degree little thing here. Now, the problem is, how do we get it back to 0? And also, is 7 as far as we go, or can we go farther? And I think that kind of depends. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to break anything if I set this up a little bit higher, so I have to set this one first, of course. So we're going to set this to -15. We're going to set this to 15. That's probably going to be, like, way too much spinning, I guess. So we'll go to -15, and we'll go to 15 here. Yeah, and it looks like it's not going any farther than that. Okay, so 7 degrees is basically the max. And then -7 here. That's kind of what I thought it was. Okay, so then -7 and then 7 here. Now, for the dead hinge, if I were to take this and put this back to 0, I mean, it would snap everything back and we would get like a really huge clang event, which I really, really, really don't want to do. But just to show you, there you go. See, so it just set everything, snapped everything back, and we're back at 0, which is what we want, but you can see that it made us turn quite a bit. So there's a lot of force to that when we do that. So that's why I'm trying not to do that. But I don't know of any other way to make this thing work. Because I want it to go back to straight, right? I mean, that's kind of the idea, right? So what I can do is I can go to the timers. And then elevator, timer blocks. Okay, so these are all just my extra timers. These two, I believe, are in here, right? I think that's what these ones are. Okay, so timer block. So we're gonna call this one TB swish plus, and we're gonna call the other one TB swish negative. TB swish negative. Okay, so then we go to here. Okay, so this just needs a little comma in here. Let's see, Viking, welcome, also does the shark emoji. Carl says, hey Viking, I was thinking of taking bets on if we see the shark do barrel rolls. I mean, I could just make the shark do a barrel roll, and you would lose the bet immediately. Okay, so we have both of these, right? So we're gonna put these on like a 5-second timer, both of these. Okay, so then we're gonna set up the actions here, and we're gonna go to the hinge, hinge body, and this is the timer plus, right? Yeah, so we're going to well, I guess we just hit reverse, right? So then I would just need one hinge. And then it would just have to trigger itself. I mean, that's easy enough, right? So body, jaw, pectoral, looking for tail. There we go, hinge tail. Reverse as well. And then I would need to trigger this thing again. So I think this is TB swish plus, and then it would just start. And then I would need something to tell this thing to stop. Which could be start swish, end swish, I guess. Okay, so if we do that, and we go into here, so this is swish start, and this is going to be swish stop. Viking says I could go for a roll. Let's see, it might need more gyros first. Dr. Close Enough says, could it be a ... sushi roll? Carl says, I goof, but I'm actually very interested in watching how you are doing this. Dr. Close Enough says, also, hello all. And then Carl says, hey doc. All right, so and then this would have to be swish. Oh, this is swish stop. And then this one is swish start. Okay. Now, in order for the swishes to swish, we have to tell this and this that it has to be at a positive velocity of 0.5. Okay. Now, that's not going to do anything because these dead hinges are... I mean, I could tell the dead hinge to attach and detach, but that would be a bad idea in case our one hinge here breaks. We would then separate the shark. Let's see. There's a lot of emojis going on in the chat right now. Okay, so hinge tail. Okay, so then the dead hinge here. So it would have to be there, and then the dead hinge here would also have to be at -7 and 7, which is immediately going to tell the shark to swish. Okay, so here's our swishing shark. I'm gonna go. Was it Shift roll up or Shift 2? Control 2. There it is. All right. So now we need our timer block swish start, and that's just going to be a start. And we could do a stop as well. But yeah. Is not doing anything. It's still not doing anything. Okay, so hinges. Okay, body hinge doing dead hinge. We're going to turn you off. Then we have our tail hinge on, and we have our dead hinge. We're going to turn that off. Okay. Then we're going to have our swish start set of actions. Oh, where did the actions go? Okay, so hinge. Body hinge reverse. Hinge tail reverse. And then we need to trigger the swish again. Start. Okay. So let's try that again. Okay. Can we get a swish? It's a very slow swish. And is the tail not swishing? The tail is not swishing. Okay. Hinge, tail. Okay, what are you? Oh, you have no speed. Didn't I set both of these to whatever? 0.5. Are you swishing now? Are you doing a little swish? It doesn't look like the tail is swishing. Let's see. Dr. Kosano says, weird, it took away my text. Weird, but the message still stands. For some reason, I imagine this ending up like a pupper wagging their tail. I am here for it. Nice. Carl says, yeah, I can probably imagine why it took it away based on the emoji. Haha, I almost spit out my tea. Oh, really? Are you guys being naughty? You're not supposed to be naughty in YouTube chat. Okay, so hinge tail. So this is not doing a thing. Is the dead hinge still set at 0? Nope. Did I set this to 0? No, that's got full on stuff. This one is... Wait. Why is this... Wait, no. Hang on. Okay, so it's supposedly doing the thing, but it's not actually changing the angle. How does that work? Oh, hinge lock. That would be why. And I think I need to reverse this. So hinge for the tail. Okay, and now we just need to up the speed. Hinge, tail, hinge, body. Okay, we're gonna go 1. Then we need to cut down the time, about half. Okay. So we need to go into TB swish. And then this delay. Okay, so let's stop this for now. 2.5. Nope, there we go. There we go. Now we got a little bit of a faster swimming thing going on here. I wonder how hard this would be to drive like this. Like, what do you think? And also, I feel like the tail needs to be reversed again. I feel like it's moving unnaturally. Hinge, tail, reverse. That looks better. There we go. And we got a little swimming action here. All right. So if I was to go straight like this, I wonder. Wow, this has got a lot of movement on here. It's like I'm quite literally swimming in space. This is just silly. But yeah, it doesn't really seem to affect our movement at all. I mean, we're still like going side to side, but I think because it's balanced, we're generally staying pretty straight. That is just weird. Like, do you think that's what fish actually see like when they're swimming? Like where they're looking is constantly going like left, right? Crazy. Dr. Klosnov says, I legit just barked laughed at the being naughty in chat comment. Carl has been in my chat before. He knows why I'd laugh. Aha. But yeah, so that is our... and then I can just do like a start-stop here, right? Or is that... Wait. Is that a start-stop? TB. Swish, start. Can I do this like a start-stop? Is there a start-stop? There's not. There's only a start or only a stop. Okay. So, if I wanted to, I don't know, stop this, I would just go and hit that. Okay, and then we just kind of like die in the middle there. See, and then this is when I would want us to go like back to 0. But whatever. We'll just keep swishing along. Dr. Klosnov says, I am amazed that you can fly forward like this. It's awesome, still amazing. Well, thank you, sir. Now, the better question is, can I jump like this? While moving, while swimming, apparently I can, and I am still swimming. That's hilarious. Carl has made a donation, which I'm waiting for Streamlabs to pick up. There it is. Thank you, Carl. Do appreciate it. He says, the world's fastest shark, 120 miles per hour. I mean, honestly, I could just speed up like the rest of the way and just like swim along here. I'd be like 100 meters per second shark. Just kind of going and doing my thing. There we go. This is hilarious, by the way. Because like it actually looks something like an actual fish. At least, you know, from the back. Like you got the little extra swish on the tail there. Like, I like that. That's nice. That's nice. Carl says, I can't super chat every time you beat the record, though. Well, of course not. I wouldn't expect you to. Dr. Kosno says, a shark ship that can teleport, rip the rest of the galaxy. Nice. Carl says, so 120 stands in my mind. Yep, I am completely okay with that. So, yeah. We have an actual legit swimming shark. Actually, I kind of wonder something. Like, what if I were to turn off that hinge on the tail and just kind of like let it float? Like, would it... How would that work? Should I try it? I'm gonna try it. Oh, that is not the right button. That is not the right button. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, okay, there we go. Hinge, tail, good. Off. If we turn that off, do we still... We do, but it's a little bouncy. I'm not really a fan of that. But I mean, it works. Just not really a fan. Okay, so we're gonna turn that back on. Is that the correct little swish action? I think that's kind of correct. There we go. Can we jump again? We're gonna jump again. Jumping while moving, while swimming, while swishing. Nice. There we go. Uh-oh. Got some stuff in the way. As long as it doesn't like pop up directly in front of me, I think we're okay. Is the tail backwards? Does it need to be reversed? No, I think that's correct. I don't know. But we are swimming our way towards the planets, slowly but surely. I kind of wonder, like, if I were to like walk around in the shark like this, like how dangerous do you think that would be? We're moving at 100 meters per second and we're swimming. I mean, if I die, I'll just respawn inside the ship, right? So it's not really a big deal. But, okay. Oh, okay. It's a little, not so great. Dampeners are on auto, though. The ship is most definitely moving. This is kind of terrifying, actually. Just need to make sure there's nothing in front of us that I can run into. I think we're okay. Well, yeah, the walk between the joints would be exactly what we would check, Mr. Carl. So we're going to head over here. Wow, this is just crazy. This is hilarious. Bawabik, welcome, says, would all the gyros be holding the body as the tail is much lighter? All the gyros are holding the central front part of the body, and they're just making sure that it doesn't go completely crazy. Alright, so what does this look like? Oh, that's not so bad. Right? We just need to, you know, go in here. Yeah, that's not bad. It's like if you're in a train. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine. Here we go. And we have atmosphere in here, so all of our people would, I think they would be completely fine, actually. I mean, so long as they keep their dampeners on auto. I mean, you turn that off and you're basically smushed. Alright, so there we go. Back of the ship, right here. You just see everything like moving back and forth. It's hilarious. Carl says, somehow I imagined it worse. I've seen worse on the L in Chicago. The L being the elevated train, right? I think. Alright, well, let's head back. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, oh my goodness. Oh my god, why? Oh, this is dangerous, this is dangerous. Why, where is, oh geez, okay, I didn't, oh, I'm getting squashed. Let's not get squashed, please. Okay. Forgot to turn my, jetpack on. That was, but apparently I didn't die, so that's good, right? Yeesh, that was a little rough right there, but okay. All right, and we are back into the front. Take the elevator back down. So yeah, being on the ship while it is swimming and moving at very high speeds, completely doable. It's not even like that big of a deal, actually, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, so there we go. Are we charged yet? We are not charged yet. So while we wait for the jump drives to charge, we're also moving forward at 100 meters per second, so we will hopefully get there sooner rather than later. Carl says, as soon as we said it was safe, Zero almost dies. Well, I mean, did I really almost die? I mean, I think at worst I would have just been left behind, and then would have had a hard time catching back up and then trying to fit into the little tiny cracks there. Or, you know, making it onto the little doorway there on the side above the fin that you can't really see because it's so tiny. And then, of course, as we're swimming, this is hilarious. But yeah, so we have a swimming shark in Space Engineers that actually works, and we can even jump while swimming. All right, yeah, so that's, I mean, there's not really anything else to build for this episode. So I think it's just from the front, just like swimming along. Doing a good job, I think. Carl says, pirate ship, question mark? I mean, we could. Of course, I'd have to slow down and then stop the shark from swimming. And then try to fix the angle on the hinges without breaking the shark. I wonder if there is a way, and there probably is one. If I went into here to the hinges, right? Can I adjust? So let's say I go with the dead hinge, right? So we'll put it here. Increase velocity. Yeah, so we can increase and decrease the upper and lower limit, right? So then if we wanted to put ourselves... Oh, but then I would need like 8. I would need 2 buttons to increase the lower and the upper limit. And then I would need another 2 buttons to decrease the upper and lower limit, and that's just on one hinge. Yeah, it's a lot of buttons. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, hey, we can jump again. Here we go, I guess. Control 1 and jump. And jump. Ooh, that was cool. We like stretched existence. All right, so we have another 78, just under 79,000 kilometers left to go. All right, so I guess what I can do is we'll stop the shark, and then we will turn off that. All right, and now I just got to get the hinges back to normal without breaking the shark, preferably. So we're going to go and adjust the dead hinges. And we'll just drop it down by like one at a time. Just go nice and slow. And I think it's actually positive right now, so -3, -2. I'm trying to do the least amount of jarring damage to the ship right now. And then this can go to 6. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so now we are straight again. Good to go. And we have slowed down. So I think that is good. So I guess what we can do now is work a little bit more on the pirate ship for the rest of the video. We made, what was that, 3 jumps, including the one I did before I started, so that's good. But yeah, we got another 78,000 miles to go, or kilometers, not miles. But yeah, so there's that. Cool. We got the thing, you know, swimming around and doing its thing, so that's good. I have to go back up to the captain's quarters. Nope, not that way. This way. There we go. And going up and up and up. Good. Do, 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 do. There we go. According to this, we have 1 day of power left, but I kind of disagree with that. So, yeah. All right. There we go. Exit. Yes. So, that was fun. Now we're going to load StreamWorld. Good. This is the only bad thing about running single player is it takes a long time to load the world, but you don't have to deal with any issues when you do it that way. So, all right. So here's our pirate ship. Let's see. Carl says, I downloaded the Shark and realized what a task it would be to build even with the blueprint. Get yourself the nanobot repair mod, and that'll simplify it a lot. So that'd be these things, right? So little nanobot AI build and repair whatever thing. Okay, so how are we doing? We have 103,000 iron, so that should give us quite a lot of iron here. Plus we have everything else that we're trying to do. I have scripts which are making the smelting process a little bit faster, easier, which is good. And now I just have to continue building, I guess. So now we gotta go into here, and we'll do that. Yeah. So, pirate ship. We need to make this sail bigger. So we're just gonna go up kind of like a ways. Because that's just the lower sail, right? So we need a smaller upper sail. crazy over here. So maybe like to about right there. And then we need a crow's nest up on top. So that will be fun. Then I'll put that in there just to kind of hold those two pieces together. And there it goes. Sweet. All right. And then what is our assembler doing right now? It's stuck on disassembling. Why? Assembler main, assembler secondary. Okay, so why you stuck? Assemble. There you go. There you go. And now it's just building it. Dr. Close Enough says that was an odd sound. I don't think I've heard Bob make that sound building that fast. I have. I mean, usually this is what you get, but when you don't have the actual materials to build, it'll take just the one block that I put in there, or the one sheet that I put in there, and it'll build off of that. So, okay. So now that I've got this, I think I'm okay with the bottom kind of staying as it is. So that just means that we need to do the top. And of course that needs to be painted right there too. And then that needs to be painted into like a wood color or something. Yeah, but let's just get this kind of going first. Oh, and it doesn't like building right there. Okay, so that's that 7 thing, right? Yeah. So that's this thing, and then we go back into 6, and we do that thing, I think, right? Yeah. And then from here, we have that piece, and then another one of these pieces, and then a 45 on the back. Okay. Then we need to go back into 7, build another one of these things, go into 6, and build one of these things. And then, let's see, then we go back into this to build this. There we go. And then, let's see, that gets a half block, so that's got to go like that. Then we get that piece in there to complete kind of the sail looking thing. And then from there, we need a column. And yes, I did pronounce the silent N on there, because I think it sounds funnier when you do that. Okay, so now I need, oh, and this is still needing, oh, I need superconductors. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, so let's go up here. I need interior plates. Why is everything like stuck on disassembling? Stop disassembling stuff. I mean, I could just tell it to not disassemble. That would probably work, right? But I have to go into here, show everything, and then go into the interior plates, and we'll take a few of those. Okay, and then that can go into there. And then we'll just kind of run that over to the other side, and then this can go out to here. And that needs what, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. All right. So there is that. That'll be kind of like our first little sail here. Then I need to do another little sail up above this one that's going to be smaller. Let's see. Carl says every build Zero goes bigger. He's going to be making space station soon. I've already made space stations, dude. I had this one space station that was called Atlantis. I don't remember if I did any videos on that one, but it was ginormous. Like, this could fit, like, if this was completely done, it would fit in like a quarter of one of the sections. And there was like 4 sections, so crazy. Okay, so let's get this thing built. And then that needs to be like that. And then we need this thing over here to do that. And then we need this thing to do that. And then to do that, and then that needs to go into there. And then we need to go into here again, and then that, and then that, and then that. There we go. That is the upper part of the sail. Now, I have to complete this side, right? And it's going to be built all the way up. So we'll just kind of throw that in here for now to show you guys what it's going to sort of kind of look like once it's done. And I have to put like a curve in it going this way. So we got to keep that in mind because it's going to be necessary. That's not the right one. Oh, that's a 2x1. That's fine. Okay, so that goes here. Okay, so then that's going to go into there. Now it looks bad right now because it's the wrong color, but it will look better. Okay, so now I need to figure out how to throw a curve in here and actually make it look good. So that's going to be the hard part, is making it look good. So I'm thinking I need to go with the tip over here because the tip, I need the opposite one. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Yeah. So this keeps this edge straight, right? Which is kind of what I want. So let's see how this works. Okay, now how do I do this? I mean, I could do it like this and just kind of keep it in here like this, and then that would be all the curve that I get to put in here, but I feel like that would be doing this a disservice. So let me see what I can do. So I'm thinking I want the tip in here like that, but then I got to figure out how to make those talk. So that'll be interesting. I mean, I can do it, of course, but it just making it look good at the same time is, yeah, see, like that does not look good, right? This potentially could work. And then I could go back into this to put another one of those in there, and then we would just kind of like repeat this little process here. And then this could go like that. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not terrible either. And then of course, I think this is actually gonna be the middle block, so that could actually stay as this. And then we would go back into the ugly block. 1, 2, 3, go to the opposite one. No, that was correct. And then that one would then go into there. Oh, that's not correct. Uh-oh. We have an issue. Okay, so that is going to need that, which is going to need, hold on, let me do the tip in here first. Okay, and then this then goes over to here, and then this goes into this. I don't know how I feel about that. In fact, I feel like I don't feel very good about that, actually. Yeah, no, this is not the right curve here. I mean, what I could do to do this really, really simply is just leave that like that. That way it kind of matches the kind of curve here, I guess. Let's see, Carl says, why do you call that block the ugly block? Because it's ugly. Like, look at these things. Like, they're no, I mean, they're very, very useful blocks, right? You can be ugly and be useful at the same time, but this is just, I mean, it's got like 45 over here on this side. It's got a 2x1 tip over here. It's got a 2x1 base over here on this side. It's got a full block here and a 2x1 base over here. I mean, it's just, it's not, I don't know, like it's just an ugly block. But just because it's ugly doesn't mean that it's not useful. Now these ones, these ones I call the pretty blocks because they're nice and, you know, they fit well, I guess. But I need energy, so let's, oh hey, I'm taking damage. Apparently I was out of oxygen too. That's cool. You could say ugly means lacking symmetry. If that kind of helps you understand where I'm at with this. Oh, hey, these batteries are, oh, they still got 3 hours. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I need sun on these things. All right, so now we need to go into painting. So we're gonna go super bright and no seams. Okay. Okay, and then we need to put this over here on the inside. And then we need to get these blocks. So the idea is to get this thing to look like cloth, right? And of course these things need to be painted as well. And so the closest thing that I can get to mimicking cloth in this game is the weldless stuff and, you know, bright white. I don't know. Hopefully that, I don't know. And then Carl says, a little insight into Zero's mind. Well, I mean, ugly is just a descriptive term. It's not meant as like a pejorative or anything, right? It's just, I don't know. You can just tell, right, when something is not classically beautiful, right? If it doesn't match, you know, or if it just like feels weird or, you know, doesn't really, I don't know. I feel like I'm just digging myself a hole right now, so I'll be quiet. Okay, so I do want to make sure, let's see, that we can get sun on the back of these things. So I'm just going to fill this up to here and leave that all open. And then over here, we can put this down over here to kind of give it a little bit more structural rigidity. And now Carl is just ragging on himself, which I will not read, Carl. I'm not going to read that, okay? All right, now this needs to be like that. Okay, and that needs to go like that. Okay. Then we need to get this thing all sorted out. And then this needs to be in there, I guess. Dude, I love the build and repair mod. Like, it makes building so much faster. You have no idea. Imagine if I had to do all of this by hand. Like, you know how long that would take? It's crazy. Alright. So that should be most of this side done. All right, so did I do this incorrect? I did this incorrectly. Dang it. Okay, hang on. Or does it look better? No, it definitely does. It definitely needs the curve. Okay. Hold on, am I doing this wrong? No, I'm not doing this wrong. Yeah, that's just on the other side of that. Okay. Okay, so Carl says, actual question pertaining to the build. Do you have enemies on? Will this ship need defenses? Yes, there are pirates, and yes, the ship will need defenses. I have some interesting ideas about how to stow away cannons, which I think would be interesting. Okay, so let's see. Non-symmetrical block. Carl. Okay, plus a symmetrical block. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to make a pirate ship emoji. Dang, I gotta do that too. So much stuff to do. Alright, so non-symmetrical block. Oh, this one goes up here. Oh, yep, there we go. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, that can go there, that can go there. And then I need the symmetrical block. Why? No, this is not the right block. This is the right block. There we go. That can go there, and then this one can go here. And then, let's see, we want to go to here. Good job. Okay, so there's that. So that is our lower sail done. I don't know how I feel about the curve here, but I feel fairly good about the curve here. So that's good. But I mean, I did what I could over here, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Next thing. We want to go to wood. Wood. Am I blind? Oh, I had to scroll down. Okay. And then we'll go over here to the mahogany. Ooh, that's a nice color. Then we'll do this one over here. There we go. And this one will go over here. Good. Carl says, I think the curve looks good. You have to imagine the sails are kept pretty tight. Yes. Okay, so there is our lower sail. And now I think we need to do... first off, I need to go back to here and here. Is that here? Or no, it's definitely here. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3. So we need to put another few things over here, and then we need to go... we'll make this shorter, so we'll do like 6, I think. Enough for a full solar panel here, and then like a border on the top and bottom. Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which puts us right about there. Okay, and then we have to go into the columns again, and then how wide do I want to make this thing? Probably not all that wide, like 4 maybe? Like how does, well, first off, how does 3 look? Actually, 3 looks pretty good, to be honest. I think I might go with 3. I am out of interior plate. Alright. Why is there not interior plate being made? Because I'm using it all, that's why. Okay, let me go into, because I want to have like a larger surplus of goods here, so I need to go into the programmable block. Wait, no, I don't, this is not where I update that. I need to update the LCD. ¿Dónde está el LCD? Oh, there it is. Hello, little LCD. I would like to update you, please. Okay, so we have construction components. I'm going to bump that up to 250. Computers, we'll bump that up to 250. Bulletproof glass, bump that up to 250. Data pad, I don't really need that. Detector, don't really need that. Display, don't really need that either. Interior plate, we'll run that up to 500. Large tube, we'll do 250 on that. Metal grid, I think 100 is probably good for that. Motors, that definitely needs to be up higher. Maybe not to 250 though, let's just do it at like 100. I don't know if I use those too much. We'll put this at 4, I guess. Small tube, that definitely needs to be higher. Actually, no, we'll do that at 500. Because I go through a lot of those. Solar cells, we'll keep that at 100 just because, and then this needs to be like 1,000. Okay, get it done. Okay, so now that should stop trying to disassemble the pistol magazine. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so that is doing its thing. All of my assemblers should be on help mode. So assemble, I can't tell if it's working. Oh, that's using up a lot of power. Holy crap, dude. Okay. It's probably not a good thing, but it's fine. Okay, so, and then how much, I need another LCD. Okay, but for now, let's just build this out a little bit more. Because we're going to need, I mean, this isn't going to be the only mass that we have here. We're going to need more. No, not you. Sorry. I just want to keep that access open. Alright, so there is that. And then we will, of course, paint these. Wood. Excellent. Energy critical. You know what, energy critical, you can wait for 2 seconds. Why does this look like cherry instead of mahogany? I feel like it needs to be a little bit darker. Okay. There we go. All right. So we have our smaller sail here, and I'll probably use this same curve. I might shorten it by 1, so that way it's not quite as far out as this one. So let's see if I can even do that first. Also, actually, you know what? No, let's go here and we'll bliss. All right. So that's going to go there, that's going to go there. All right, and then we have 2 by 1. Okay, so I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do here is we'll put this here and here, and then immediately from here, I think we have to go into 45. So that's going to be, let me see, this thing. And then, I mean, I don't want it to be like too crazy, but at the same time, like I do want it to, you know, function properly. So let me just put another one over here. Then we'll go back into here. I feel like, no, that's not right. That is definitely not right. Okay, so not this. Okay, so we need to get more of a curve on here. So this is too angular, and it doesn't really look all that good. So, I mean, I suppose, well, let me just do this here, and then we'll do a 45 here, and then we'll do another one of these here. That'll get us still a curve, but it also puts us where we need to be to put in our solar panel. And then from here, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, wait, hold on. Yeah, that'll just be in the middle there. And then we can bump it out 1 through the center. Is that gonna work? So we would basically go out to here and then put in like a full block here, which doesn't really work all that well. And then, I don't know, maybe we do like one of these instead. I'm just trying to figure out like how to make this look better. And then we do like this thing, right? Oh, wait. Where are we in the right place? Yeah, we're in the right place. Why does this feel weird? Feels like I'm off balance. I'm not off balance, but it feels like I am. Okay, so then that was taken up by that, that was taken up by that. Then we do need this on here, like that. Okay. And then I need a 45 behind this. Yeah, that's not... I messed something up. Oh, I see. That is out too far this way. Dang it. Well, actually, hold on. Let me recharge real quick. And I need to put the erase color into my custom colors. So, let's see, that's going to be programmable block. Oh, wait, no, that's not going to be, yeah, it's going to be in here, right? Settings, okay, so 321, 100, 100. Okay. So, 321, 100, 100. Okay. So now when we use this gigantically bright pink color, what is going to happen is that will trigger all of this to be disassembled. That way I don't have to do it myself, which is nice. All right, so then I'm gonna have to also take out all of that, and then take out all of this. And we gotta fix ourselves. Okay, so head back over into here. There we go. And then from here we do 3 out. Now I need interior plates again. Interior plates, good. I didn't mean to pick up that many, sir. There we go. All right, so now we are getting not full sun. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, so that one was done correctly. Why wasn't... I don't know. Going crazy, I guess. Okay, so let's try this again. Change this to our white, no weld. All right. So that goes there. That goes there. And then we need this thing back over here. And then we need a flat. And then we need one of these things. And then that puts us right in the middle. That does not put us right in the middle. What am I missing here? Okay, so then, well, let me just, this is, okay, so solar. Let's just put these things in here so that I can see where I've got to put everything. And then I got to make sure that is on the bottom for all of these, yes. Okay, so that puts us there, which then gives us 3 blocks in the middle, which I can work with because then I could do this thing properly, which requires that, and then we do this thing over here. And then another couple of half blocks. There we go. That's looking so much better. So much better already. All right. And then that can go there. We need the 45 back here. And then we need this thing there, followed by half block, followed by that. And then I can put this other solar panel onto here. Excellent. All right. And then this can get filled in the rest of the way. Okay, so that can go like that. Right, and that has to go out one more block to there. And then we go into here to do the half blocks again. Half blocks again. All right, and then we go into the 2x1 tip over here, and that's got to go into all of these places. All right. All right, so there's that. Good. We'll put in the 45s here as well. If you would like to work with me, please. Thank you. All right. And then, all right. Half block. And then, nope, this block to go there. All right. And then we'll put some sort of a curve in there eventually. Not really too worried about it right at this moment, though. Okay, and then that goes to there. And we have our sail up here set properly. So, there's our 2 sails. What do you guys think? And then also, I kind of want to do a little bit of extra decoration down here. Kind of have this be like a little, of course I can't do it here. Well, for here I could just do this. And then go back to here for this. And then this piece right here is my non-symmetrical block. And that is in the tip format. So that one can go there. And then we need 1, 2, 3. The other one to go here. There we go. And then I just need to get this to match up to that. So let's see, how would I do that? I mean, putting the tip here is kind of obvious, right? And then we just got to get that to communicate that way. And when I say communicate, I don't mean like literally talk. I mean like for the angles and lines to line up properly in such a way that it actually makes some amount of sense. That's what I mean. Okay, so from here, I think we go with, not this block, but this block. There. And there. And then this block would be this one. And then this one, I think, would have to be one of these non-symmetrical ones. Not that one, though. Wait, hold on. So we're at a half block here. This is really hard to tell, like, the blocks, like, when it's set up like this. Oh, and that's a full block right there, okay. So is there any way, okay, so it's a 45 and it has to meet up with a 2x1. Do I have a block like that? I don't think I do. I mean, it's not, definitely not that block. Yeah, it's not that block. I don't think it's that one. It's definitely not that one. Okay. So, is it not in here? Like, what's going on? Okay, so that does not work there. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I would say that this works, but it doesn't. Oh, wait, no. Does that? Is that actually the one? That is the one. Okay. Good. All right, so that kind of gets that going, I guess. And then, of course, this one is going to be the opposite one. Like that, I guess. And then we have to go to the symmetrical blocks. There we go. Something like that. And then in here, I suppose, I could put in like that to kind of, I don't know, bring it in, I guess. And then this, I don't have any block that fits that. Because it's got to be like a 45, so it's got to fit in there like weirdly. I mean, unless it's one of these ones again, but I don't think that's going to work. I'm pretty sure that's not going to work. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. I don't know. I guess that could just kind of stay like that. Looks a little broken, but you know, you're not going to notice it if you're looking at it like this, right? So should be all right. Let's see, Carl gave me a thumbs up emoji. I'm not sure when he did that, but he did it. So okay, so now I want to get the rest of this set up. Oh, let's go back to here. There we go. Right. Energy low. I'm more passion, more passion, more energy, more energy, more footwork, more footwork. I just think that meme is funny. All right. Okay, now we're getting very nearly full sun. Also, why does it look like there's a black hole right there? Is that supposed to be there? Am I seeing things? Are you guys seeing that? Is there supposed to be a black hole here? Or is that just like a planet and I'm just seeing... Oh, it's an eclipse. Okay. Gotcha. All right. It's a little worried, but I guess it's okay. All right. So we have this. Now I need to do my crow's nest after I get this side all the way back up. Okay. Look at that. Builds almost as fast as I do. Crazy. All right, so if I wanted to do a crow's nest, well, I mean, first off, we would have to have this, have like a column or something up here, like going up just a little bit taller. And then I'm thinking we do walkways around here. Something like this, I don't know. But then we need to, I don't know, like make it more like wider, I guess. But I don't know, like it's fine. We're gonna leave it like that for now. That is our double sail system set up there. Yeah. All right. And of course, like this entire thing needs to be painted mahogany, as well as all of these things. So let me just do some of that now. Actually, what if I were to make? Oh wait, no, I need the wood pattern. There we go. I was gonna say, what if I did this like weldless and wood? It's like you can't do that. Can't mix the colors. Doesn't work, or the patterns, anyways. So Carl says, I'm excited to see what you build with the mods on. How much power do the sails make? I think each one in full sun only makes about 160 kilowatts or 150 kilowatts. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1,500 kilowatts if they were in full sun, which of course they are not, but I could make them face the sun. And then, okay, so that would be, this is actually still relatively easy to move. So if we face these things basically full sun, which is where it's at kind of right now. It's very bright, by the way. Yeah, it's about 158, 160 kilowatts. So then times 10, 1,500, 1,600, somewhere in there. Okay, so Carl says, it's funny to see the pirate ship on top, then you fly underneath and it's the drop ship. Yes, but that's what makes it entertaining. All right, and then we got to get our width of the ship kind of in. And that's based on the sails, and we probably want to go out to about right here, so I think that's 2 more blocks that we have to go out. But we'll just do this one at a time. Let the build and repair system kind of catch up a little bit. Whoops, no, not you. No! That's the only bad thing, is if you do a misclick, that build and repair system, it's pretty quick. Pretty quick. All right, so then we'll do like one more out here. Then and I think from here we should probably start angling it, but then again, it also depends on how big I want this ship to be, like height-wise. Okay. So if we go with this, the next thing then we need is rails on the side. So let's go with some of those, and we'll see how we can make that work. And these require small steel tubes, I think, right? Oh, construction components. Okay, well, let's grab some construction components. And I think I'm gonna have to go with something more substantial than this little tiny thing, because I mean that's like nothing. In fact, if I were to see a pirate ship with little tiny dinky rails like this, I would be like, oh, that's cute. Like, even if it was like a big scary looking pirate ship for the rest of it, like if it had these little dinky rails on there, yeah. That ain't gonna work. Okay, so what we can do is try these. And then if we kind of alternated them like every other one, I would need some sort of a, do I have like, not quite like this. Oh, this would probably work. Only, what do we want to do it like that? No, that looks terrible. Oh, I need the half beam block anyways. There we go. That would have to go out like that, which I think would sort of kind of work. Looks a little weird from, you know, this side, but it does give the impression of a very, very strong railing. So I think I'm kind of okay with that. Of course, the glass doesn't really do us much good here, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. And I just got to do the same thing on the other side. So that starts from one in, and I got to face it towards the outside. And then skip every other one. There we go, and then I need to go to the windows, grab these things, and then place these in there. Let that get built up. Nice. All right. So that is going to be sort of like our deck, the width of it anyways. And then once we get forward probably to about right here, we're going to put another mast, a shorter one. And then we're probably going to do another mast in the back here. But that one is going to be as we lift up, because you know how pirate ships always have like a taller back end. And then Carl says, looks a lot stronger than those tiny railings for sure. Good. All right, so I guess what I can do is just kind of continue putting all of this on here. Okay. Now, I do want to do a little bit of design, I guess, in a way, if I can, as we get up to the next level. Because, I mean, the next level is probably going to have to go to about here, which is 1, 2, 3, about 4 blocks up. So that's 4 stories, if you consider each one, you know. Yeah, and then Carl says, yeah, the pirate ships always have a room with the big wheel on top, haha. Okay, so if I wanted to do this properly, I feel like this would have to be like a different color wood. So like if I went with like a dark black wood, sort of just to make like an outline, right? And then we would want this to be, I think we want to go smaller first and then adjust as we go upwards. So maybe, and then this would have to go forward like that. And then I would need a hangover section behind this. Or, you know what I could do? Instead of this, we can do a half block here. And then probably going back over to this thing to give us our little hangover. And then just for fun, we'll do in the little 8th corner. And then that will be the top of the next section. Although I feel like that's too far out. Yeah, that's too far out. Okay, so let's get rid of this, get rid of this. And then instead, if we went with this, would that be better? I feel like that's better. And then we would just need a railing to continue here. And then I would probably need to do like a solid block here and then just do like wood behind it. And then that would be the upper deck. And then I would need like stairs to get up to the upper deck. So basically it's going to be a pirate ship for giants, but we're just going to be like little tiny people on it. So I think that is how that is going to work. And of course these don't line up with the patterns, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so let me go back to mahogany. And then we'll kind of build this out and kind of see what it looks like. And then I need some sort of pattern on here, but it has to be black. That's not going to do it. Something flat, but has like a pattern, like a square pattern. Let me think. No, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Would symbols be what I need? No, I don't think they're big enough. I mean, I could go with this and just kind of see what it looks like. Of course, I would have to make this, you know, black, of course. And then for the other part of this, I want something like maybe that kind of cuts into that a little bit, but that's going to be like too tall. That's going to be too tall. So I need like half of what this is. What if I did this? Would this work? That could work, actually. Let's get rid of this. And then we'll do another one of these over here. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just getting some power. All right, and we are very nearly at 8:30, so I will probably be hopping off. I think I have to make a phone call, so I won't be staying on too late tonight. And then also it'll let me get some more sleep, so I did sleep all right last night, so not completely hurting for sleep right now, so that's good. And then, like, can I? Yeah, there we go. And that can go up like that, and then I need this to go into this section to sort of, you know, build that off and around. Wait, how did, sir? That is not where you were supposed to go. And then, I don't know, like maybe continue the pattern down here across instead of having this on there. I don't know. Carl says, the neon tubes are a cool touch. I just want to say goodnight to everyone in chat and to Sir Zero. Thank you for the awesome stream. You are quite welcome, sir. Thank you for showing up. I do appreciate it. All right, so let me build one more set of wall back here. And then probably also have to build this thing. So that way it matches up or lines up or goes together or whatever. And I don't know how I feel about that being black. Does it look better with brown? Yeah, I think it looks better with brown. It's unfortunate, but I think it does. The only bad thing is the patterns don't line up. But I don't know. That's something to, I don't know, worry about later, I guess. But we have the start of our ship. We have our second sail up. We are currently collecting power, which is good. And yeah. That's going to be it for this stream. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one, which will be tomorrow night. Oh, and I gotta angle ourselves down, get some more of that delicious. Actually, should I just like push myself out of this asteroid little cluster thing here? Oh, it actually moves fairly fast too. Well, that's good. You know, for being as big as this is, and for how few thrusters I have, it's actually not bad. Now, as far as thrusters on this thing, I'm going to be overloading it, and most of them will be hidden thrusters, so they'll be kind of like underneath everything. It's the sails built for speed. LOL. Yeah. So, let us get ourselves somewhat aligned to the sun. So we can get some more power. Not that it really matters, because in single player, once you log off, like, time freezes. So, there we go. That is still not right. There we go. How about now? Does that look pretty good? I think it looks pretty good. All right. I mean, we could just, like, point the crosshairs into the sun. That would be the easiest way to do it. So, there we go. So, that is all I've got. Thank you guys all again for joining me. Until tomorrow.